You know, Nashville's a great town because it's not just a country town. People think of it because it's synonymous with country music. And of course, there's a lot of country music there, but in the last 10 or 15 years or so, it's really become a music town. And you'll find rock and roll, jazz, singer-songwriter, all kinds of music there. It's a very vibrant musical community. There's actually very few places like that I can think of left in the world, where there's so many studios still working and so many musicians all congregated in the same place.
And bar bands, they've got the best bar bands in the world.
Yeah. And they play for nothing, they play for tips. No, don't get any ideas.
We've done a cover. We haven't decided on the final lineup of tracks yet.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
It'll be survival of the fittest. We will be very cruel and we will select the best tracks to make the best album. And we'll all have different ideas about it, but we'll come to a decision and that's what it'll be.
Well, when we did that track, Ian wasn't in my cans, so I didn't know what the song was. I was just following the chords. I thought, I think I know this. What is it? And it wasn't until later that day I found out what we were playing.
I don't think we needed it. The industry was going through a big change. It used to be called the business, right? But it's the industry now. So we had enough material, and there was a great freshness. We play together every night, 5 cities a week. And we talk about this all the time, this sort of spontaneity. We'd go crazy if we did the same thing every night. So there's a great deal of spontaneity that happens during the show that keeps us alive. We didn't feel the need for any new material. Plus everyone was confused, what to make a record for, you know? I mean, you know, who knows what a record is anymore? It's a different kind of thing, the whole world has changed. And suddenly we got this feeling that it was necessary to get some new material. And it only crept up on us in the last year or so, because we were mixing around old stuff and recent stuff. There are 4 elements to a Deep Purple show: old, new, and improvisation, and something else, wherever you can think of. And so we suddenly felt the need to refresh the show with new material, and that's why it came upon us, I think, this idea of doing a new record.
It was a totally different feeling 3 years ago. It was mooted that we should maybe go in the studio. Nobody really had the desire to make a record. So if you don't feel like you should do it, whatever you came out with wouldn't probably be very good. You have to want to do this. And it came to the time where we wanted to do it. And I think we got something very good.
Some people say that the whole concept of doing an album is kind of old-fashioned. That it's now down to the song or a few songs and so on. But to me, an album is it's almost like a journal of the state of the band at the time you did it. And every album we've made is a kind of snapshot of that time. And I think we were ready to do this. And I think the music on it is very recognizable as Deep Purple, and yet it's like nothing we've ever recorded before. And I think that's because there was such a long gap between albums. We were really itching to do something now, and that's the best way to do it.
Roger's right about that. You know, people want to grab, what's the play track, what's the lead track, what are the 2, 3 best tracks on the album that we can promote and everything else. I mean, there's something we don't see. Our view of it is probably far too subjective anyway. So the collection of music represents how we are at this particular time. And we've all got different ideas on what tracks are this, that, and the other, our favourites, or we don't have favourites anymore, but appreciation, you know. So it's just a collection of work that represents how we are at this moment.
The state of the band. In fact, the state of the band was Tennessee at the time.
Pun not intended.
Oh, I get it.
I'm just saying it's because it's true.
Oh, that was a good title, wasn't it, for the album? Anyone for Tennessee?